It's Wednesday. I just got to the office. I was up till like 4 a.m. last night working on Cash Out Kings, which by the way is our Cash Out Discord. Link in description below. And what we're also doing is offering locked in prices above retail for a shoe when it drops, and then you ship it directly to us, and when we receive it, we pay you. You make the difference. It's guaranteed profit pretty much. So if you're interested in doing that, definitely check it out. I got some stuff here, as you can see. I got 2 boxes of Panini Crown Royale, which is what I was talking about earlier as far as the basketball product. I'm not gonna answer any questions about Panini products, but it is something that I've been getting a lot of. There was a drop yesterday. I got 24 boxes of a product. Ended up costing me $430 each on average. And right now it's reselling for $550 to $575. So you can run the math on that one. Situations like that have happened to me many times with Panini, and it's actually a bigger score than shoes as far as like, you know, one drop, opportunity to make money. And I definitely get a lot of boxes. I get more than most people, but you gotta put the time in to do that. We got these 2 boxes here. I think they might be Marsh's. Oh no, these are all Yeshayas. I guess it's a 3-pack of Yeshayas. From G-Money 19, bro, I got your shoes. So, we got 3 boxes, all Yeshayas from this one individual. We paid a little bit over retail, not much, especially because the sizes 9 and 10. I'll show you guys what the shoe looks like. I don't know if I showed you earlier, but I got about like a dozen pairs on the release myself. And if you saw my basically upcoming Yeezy video about this and me talking about what I thought about it as well as the resale, when I got it in hand, it definitely met my expectations of what I thought it was. Honestly, I think it's a little bit nicer in person than I thought it was. It has almost like this like very, very light blue tint to it, in my opinion. Maybe it's just my eyes. The lower almost has like a smidge green tint to it. The thread back here also has like a bit of a green tint to it. And I just love this shoe. I think it's great. It's just so wearable, and I know the prices on these are not great right now, but if you can buy these shoes for $240, $260, $265 on the base sizes, definitely do that and send it to consignment. I do understand some people, they can't really sit around and wait weeks for an item to sell, and that's why those people choose to sell with Cash Out Kings. And we really build a relationship, and it benefits all the parties involved. But the cool thing is that I tend to open a lot of these Panini boxes because I'm, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, a psycho. I pull some good stuff. I pull a lot of good stuff. If you're in Bounce Alerts, if you know me from there, you know I have a lucky hand, I guess, when it comes to this kind of stuff, because I'm not lucky with anything else. And also, I've opened a decent amount of products. I pulled this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Zion Williamson autograph, numbered out of 11. So that's worth a bit of money. That's something I pulled out of these products. And I got a bunch of these other cards, and I'm actually looking into some new avenues, some new things to do. So I might be getting into cards a little bit more. We'll see where it goes. But the shoes is very consistent. You send the stuff to consignment, it sells, and you just know that 24 hours a day their website is up, that shoe is for sale, your money is working for you. I just recommend that you try it, and if you don't, then that's your loss, I guess. Panini card drop right now, very excited. This is a $100 item, and it's gonna resell for like $200-300. And so the stock's very small because it's a hobby box, so most of the stock gets allocated to stores. I'm running 6 copies of the bot that I use for this website, which is the most I've ever run on servers, and we'll see how we do, but a lot of potential here. You can't see it on my face right now, but I am hitting them. I got 20 so far, another 5. I got a payment decline, but we're at 20 right now, and I believe it's still in stock, and stock is supposed to be out of stock now. Stock's less than 200, and it looks like I just copped 20, which appears to be 10% of stock. What do we get today, bro?
Bunch of Gore-Tex, Air Force.
Show one. That's that drip proof. That drip proof AF1.
Sokol, some orange decals, everything like that.
Would you wear it?
Would I wear it? Only because it got the orange on it, yeah.
Anything else?
Nah, I think that's all we got today, but we got 2 more boxes to open, so.
Who we got here? Oh, Zion. It's a start, bro, you know?
Oh yeah.
It feels good that there's stuff here, but it's still empty at the same time.
Yeah, we need something to like fill up that corner. I think that
Yeah, maybe something on the wall. Maybe something behind the TV.
I'm thinking more like a little table.
A little table right there. Like a wood one?
You got like, yeah, like you got your stationery basically. You put your jacket up, you like little table, put your stuff down, get nice and cozy, get comfortable in the office. Like
I don't want you to stop working, bro.
I mean, I'm not stopping working, I'm just helping you figure out what you want to do.
Oh man, me searching for content. Alright guys, so it's the next day now, Thursday, and I kind of just want to recap. My mind's a bit scattered. I have a lot of different thoughts and stuff. So yesterday was great. I was able to secure 20 boxes of the product I was going for. As of the time of the drop, that was worth about $5,000 in profit, which is the most from cards I've ever gotten. The reason that you guys haven't seen me talk about this previously, and the reason that I actually haven't really been putting out much content, is because I've been really torn. What I mean by that is I want to share my experience and my story, and I do want to help people, but I'm seeing that certain things that I share, it's actually becoming a detriment to me. For example, something that I share, some of the consignment shops I use, and I see more people are using them, which is great, but I'm actually seeing that I'm getting undercut more, which is an issue for me because I'm not doing this as a hobby. This is not a game. I mean, it is a game, but this is like, you know, what I'm doing to try to live, right? Once people are coming in and they're fucking up the prices and now I'm making less money than I was, that's a problem for me. I'm trying to figure out the most appropriate way pretty much to balance the information I give versus if it's gonna hurt me. That's why I didn't really mention these cards in the past, and then I saw there's pretty much like 5 or 10 people that are in every single cook group that post stuff, and they started posting these cards, and so 30, 40, 50,000 people are seeing it now, and so I said, who gives a shit if I put it in my video, because it's already bopped. Everyone already knows about it because these guys are posting it everywhere. And so not trying to shit on cook groups, but more trying to shit on the employees and the specific people that are posting the same stuff to like multiple different groups. It makes no sense, especially how like cook groups get all anal about leakers and stuff, and meanwhile a bunch of them are employing the same guy. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's just total cannibalization of what you're doing. That's not good for business. In addition, a lot of those people are posting stuff that like you actually can't really make any money off of. Maybe there was like a couple sales on eBay where it went for like $5-10 above retail. In reality, it's a saturated market and these people don't even buy the stuff themselves. I'm not saying I'm gonna be more transparent because this drop already happened, this item already came out, but I do really wanna show you guys what I do on a daily basis, because I put in, you know, you hear $5,000 and you might hear like cha-ching and whatever, but little do you know that I put 20 to 30 hours trying to prep for this drop, making sure everything was set up, trying to deal with a bunch of bullshit I was having with servers and stuff I was using. And so that's great that you think that you can pretty much just get this money back, but if you're not gonna put the actual time in, then it's not gonna happen. I mean, I've worked over the last 4 days, not including the last, you know, day. Probably worked like 70 hours in 4 days, maybe more. That's just, it is what it is. And when you're trying to make a living and when you're trying to be able to get volume of items that you can make money on, that's what you gotta do. You gotta sacrifice sleep and other things. Honestly, it sucks at times because like I said, the last couple of days I've just been doing this. I haven't done like anything else, and it's not really good. It's not good for your health. That's what I'm worried about. This thing, it kind of like, this whole reselling game, it like pulls you in, especially with the access to information. Next thing you know, you're sitting in front of a computer all day, your eyes are drained, you're tired, you got a headache, you're not drinking enough water, you're not eating enough. It might sound stupid, but like this is like legitimate problems, especially people that are doing this legitimately, big scale. They're trying to get in on these drops. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like there's times that like, you might even have to hold the poop in because you don't want to miss a fucking drop. I mean, like it's absurd. It's not scalable. A business that just relies on you doing one task is not scalable, because if you die, then it can't go on. That brings me where I think about the point of how can I scale this? How can I get other people involved? How can we make this bigger? How can I make it so that if I go away for 2 weeks, this thing is still functioning the exact same way? You know, I'm going away soon, and pretty much what that means is if I'm not doing the work, then the business, nothing's happening. There's no progress. And so the goal is to build something that it can make that progress while you're away. And you know, you want to bring people in and build a team and train people and put processes and procedures together and make things consistent. And that's what my goal is. I'm trying to do that with my Discord group, Cash Out Kings, link in description below. And I'm trying to do that with reselling shoes as well as the other collectibles and stuff that I flip. And it's easy and it's fun making a couple bucks. When you're talking about making all the bucks, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I know this was a very weird video. I don't even know how long it went on, but it was a little bit spotty. I'm gonna try to get more fluent, try to get more footage, try to get a little bit more uncomfortable. Honestly, I've been just like a little bit uncomfortable with recording. I don't know, I'm just, honestly, it's been just a difficult time. And so hopefully we could connect, you know, and build this channel, build the brand, Matt the Supreme, and make it happen. And you guys could come along for the trip and hopefully we'll bring you on the way up. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And guess what? I'm Matt the Supreme. Until next time, keep kicking it.